Hello, I'm Aisling. I come from the United States originally. I'm just a writer. I write novels, and I've lived in Thailand for a little over a year now. Well, I chose this hospital because a friend of mine, she had recommended it because she was going to come here for her GRS, and I saw that Dr. Chettasak did the facial feminization and breast augmentation, and everyone really recommends him for basically everything. So I thought, it can't go wrong. World-class surgeon. So I had a lot of work done. I had the hairline that was brought forward. I had the forehead contouring. I had a brow ridge reduction and also a brow lift. And then I had a lip lift, but also a fat graft into the lip to make it just a little bit fuller because mine were a little bit thin before that. And then I also had jaw and chin contouring. So it was a lot done all at once. Didn't totally know what I wanted. I had a general idea of what I wanted my face overall to look like, but I didn't know where to begin. I asked Dr. Chettasak for his recommendations, and then I kind of picked from his recommendations. Yeah, we went through each one of the procedures, and specifically for the brow lift, he explained what he was going to do, like how he was going to, basically cut off part of my bone and then lift the actual brow to be in line with the new brow ridge. And he explained to me how this was going to change the overall shape of my face. He explained to me that it was going to brighten up my face, and that's actually exactly what happened. My eyes are a lot more visible now, and it feels a lot better. Because I wasn't really having anything done here. I really liked my nose going into surgery, and I didn't want anything done. And I thought, okay, well, this will, if I'm keeping my masculine nose, then I'll lift the lip up, so kind of even things out a little bit. That was my thinking. But I do like the look of it, and I think it makes my face look a little softer. And then also the grafting on the top lip here. It's a fat graft where he used my own fat to do this, and essentially I think he used actually the forehead fat when he was doing the forehead contouring and the hairline. He had to cut off part of that skin, and then he took the fat and he purified it, and then he put it into the lip, making your lips a little bit fuller. That isn't going to a clinic and getting like lip fillers or something like that, which I was very keen on because I don't like doing yearly procedures. I think it came out fine for me. This is the part that I was in a way most concerned about because the jaw and the chin are such defining features for your face, and I didn't want to be unrecognizable to myself. So in the consultation process, here when I was talking to him, I said I wanted the changes to be, I wanted it to be a little bit more angular because I was a little bit square. So I wanted a more angular jaw and in the chin contouring as well. So he basically shaved off part of the chin to make it a little bit rounder, a little bit more pointed, and then also softened up my face and made it a little bit more feminine. My advice is really just to tackle the things that make you feel the most, something like breast augmentation and FFS is certainly more about your outward. I think everybody's journey is a bit different. Don't listen to other people. You really have to do what feels the most right for you.